I'm going to show you how to build a quote request automation in Zapier. You're going to connect Google Forms, Airtable, Asana, and Slack so every new quote request gets logged, a follow-up task is created, and your team gets notified instantly. So head to Zapier.com, sign in, and wait for your dashboard to load. Click Create in the upper left corner and choose Zaps. The Zap editor opens with an empty trigger step. We'll set that up first. Click that trigger step, search for Google Forms, and select it. Choose New Form Response as the trigger event and click Continue. Pick your connected Google account. If yours isn't connected yet, you'll see an option to connect it now, but I've already got mine hooked up, then click Continue. Now select the existing quote request form and click Continue again. Now test the trigger. Click Test Trigger and Zapier pulls in a recent response. If you get an error here, your form probably has no submissions yet. You need at least one, so Zapier has sample data to work with. Once it loads, you'll see fields like customer name, email, phone number, company, product or service, quantity, budget, requested date, and project details. That all looks right, so click Continue with selected record. We need to store that data, so click the plus button below the trigger. Search for Airtable and select it. Choose Create Record as the action event and click Continue. Pick your Airtable account, then select the base in the table, in my case the quote request table. This is where the mapping matters. I'm going to map customer name directly to customer name, email to email, phone number to phone, company to company, product or service to product/service, quantity to quantity, budget to budget, requested date to requested date, and project details to project details. For the request status field, I'm typing new request manually. That status is what your team will filter by later to see which requests haven't been touched yet. Don't skip that field. Without it, you can't tell new from old at a glance. Click Continue, test the step, click Test Step, then open Airtable, go to the quote request table, and find the newly created record. I'm checking that customer name, product, quantity, budget, and requested date all came through. Always double check the data here. A missed field in the mapping will silently fail and nobody will notice until a request goes missing. That looks clean, so back in Zapier, move on. Next, create the follow-up task in Asana. Click the plus button below Airtable. Search for Asana, select it, and choose Create Task. Click Continue. Pick your Asana account, choose the workspace, then select the quote request project. For the task name, I'm pulling in the customer name from the form. Click into the task name field and from the drop-down pick customer name. That way every task is instantly identifiable. Hit Continue, test again, click Test Step, then head over to Asana, open the quote request project, and locate the new task. I'm verifying the task name has the customer name and the description or other fields carry the product and project details. It does, so we're solid. Now the notification. Click plus below the Asana step, search for Slack, pick it, and choose Send Channel Message. Click Continue, select your Slack account, and then pick the channel. I'm using #quote_request, which is a dedicated channel just for these alerts. For the message itself, I'll include the essentials so the team doesn't have to open another app. I type a quote request has been added to Airtable, and a follow-up task has been created in Asana. Then I also insert the customer name and the product or service from the form dropdown, right at the top of the message so it's the first thing they see. Click Continue, test it, click Test Step, open Slack to the #quote_request channel, and you'll see the message. Check that the customer name and product are there. If they're blank, you missed the mapping. Before publishing, I'm scrolling through the whole Zap. Trigger is Google Forms New Form Response. First action is Airtable Create Record. Base and table are correct. Second is Asana Create Task. Project is right. Third is Slack Send Channel Message. Channel is right. Every field is mapped, and all 3 tests passed. This is the moment where I always catch the one field I forgot, so give it a few seconds. Now name the Zap. I'm calling it Quote Request Automation. Clear, boring, exactly what it does. Click Publish. The Zap is live and listening. Let's do a real end-to-end test. I'll submit a new test quote request through the form. Wait for Zapier to process it, maybe 15 seconds. Then open Airtable, find the new record. Open Asana, see the task. Open Slack, see the notification. I'm checking that the customer name, product or service, quantity, and requested date are identical across all 3 apps. They are. That means the entire pipeline works. A couple things you'll need next. In Asana, if you assign tasks to the same person every time, go back into the action step and set an assignee. It's a field right below the task name. I always hard-code that for quote requests so nobody has to assign manually. In Airtable, add a date created field with a default value of created time that lets you measure response times later, which is gold for sales tracking. And check your Zap history in the first few days. Each submission burns 1 trigger and 3 actions, so if you're on the free tier, you'll hit limits fast and the Zap will just stop. A quick check saves you guesswork. With this saved you time, hit like and subscribe. And leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.